Hey guys, good morning. Today we're going to be talking about our choice book projects. So these are books you get to choose, and so I wanted to give you guys kind of an overview of what you're looking to do and some options in terms of finding some books. So today we have the choice book reading project. It's due at the very end of the quarter. You could obviously read this in the next few weeks and finish this project and be totally done with it. It's up to you. But I just want to give you guys the heads up of like this is when it's due and this is what's happening. So again, you're choosing three options. So one of them could be just to summarize the events. One of them could be to interview a character, write a diary, write a letter, create a comic book page. You could write a song. All of this is interacting with the characters or the story in different ways. Or you could analyze the way that the author put the book together and the kinds of choices they did with dialogue or inner thinking or actions. Reflect on the writing and what makes it work for you. Like what makes the story great. So that's for fiction choices. If you're doing a nonfiction book, there's also nonfiction choices. There's summarize the findings. You could analyze the author's initial choices or their organization and presentation choices. You could research the topic further and just put 5 interesting things that you found about that topic. Or you can engage with what you find the author talking about and the extent to which you agree or disagree with it. You could also imitate the way that they write. So if you like their style, you could practice your own style by writing about something different, but the way that they write it. Or you could write a song or a rap to kind of describe some concept in the book. So if you were to perform it, that would be extra credit. It would be awesome. So those are the choices. Make sure you're picking 3 of those. These are some options. If you keep scrolling down, you'll see that Audible just released a ton of free audiobooks. So if you don't have a book laying around the house, this is a good option. You can click where it says Audible and just click Start Listening. And from here, you can scroll down. You're going to probably move past the elementary choices into the teen choices. And you just want to find something that looks good to you. And notice you can scroll across and just keep searching until you find stuff. You can also search up here for their actual catalog and see what kind of books that they have if you know a book that you have in mind and see if they actually have that book. The other option you can check out, Poudre River, our public library, just released a bunch of options. You don't have to even have a library card to check out books now. They made it really easy to just apply for one online, so it's not hard. I just went ahead and searched for The Fault in Our Stars, and I found that even the ebook you have to place a hold on it. But what you can do is you can click where it says collections, and from here you can click like new teen editions for audiobooks or ebooks, new ebook editions, new teen editions. So you can see all the ebook choices that they have here. Notice they also released all the Harry Potter books with no wait, so that's like unlimited. If you're interested in Harry Potter, this is a good option. But you can scroll down and just kind of see like which ones are available to borrow and which ones look good and borrow the ones that look good. So again, these are ebooks so that you can download them and then just scroll through and read them. There's also audiobooks, like I said, through Audible where they would actually read them to you. So you can decide what system works for you. If you have a book laying around the house that you'd like to use, you can totally use that as well. These are some books that I recommend if you get a choice of like, hey, I definitely want to look into some specifics. I really liked Perks of Being a Wallflower. It was amazing. One of the best books ever is All the Light We Cannot See. If you like World War II historical fiction, this is amazing. Another book that was kind of fun was One of Us is Lying, about a bunch of teenagers. One of them's a criminal, and it's just kind of a mystery, kind of coming of age story. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was hilarious. Always good sci-fi if you like going across the galaxy in a really fun way. Warcross is an engaging sci-fi if you just want like a futuristic kind of tech kind of sci-fi. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance is a little more challenging. It's philosophy, more of a deeper kind of book. A Room with a View is like the all-time best romance in my opinion, so that's just good if you like romance. Nonfiction, anything by Malcolm Gladwell. So he writes a ton of stuff, and you'll find his stuff is available on both Audible and at the library. If you can find it, it's hard to find copies, but you can probably order it. Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman is one of the best books ever. It's just a biography about this really funny, influential scientist. He worked on the Manhattan Project, so he's just brilliant. Freakonomics is a great economic book. When Breath Becomes Air. This is about neuroscience and meaning of life. Between the World and Me is a little heavy, but it's about race relations in America right now. If you're interested in that, it's a great book. The Boys Who Challenged Hitler, amazing. These kids actually like stood up against the Nazi regime, and it was pretty powerful. If you like math, The Universe in the Teacup is one of my favorites. So these are just some suggestions if you're looking for suggestions. So as we look to finishing up this project, please email me if you guys have questions. Let me know if you're having a hard time finding a book. I'm here to help.